Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to remodel a luxury kitchen on a budget. We're inside a luxury house flip I just completed in the Bay Area, and I'm going to use this kitchen and a few other luxury kitchens I've remodeled over the years to show you how you can also make your kitchen look luxurious without breaking the bank. Now let's get to it. In any kitchen, cabinets take up the most real estate. You can see that we have upper cabinets and lower cabinets here, and the cabinets are what people see first when they look at the kitchen. So it's really important to have cabinets that are up to date and in good shape. In this kitchen, we're very lucky to inherit these custom cabinets. So we had white upper cabinets and dark brown lower cabinets before, because these custom cabinets are in very good condition and they are of high quality. So it was very easy for us to just refinish them in this lighter gray color to brighten up the space. You probably already know that custom cabinets are expensive, and if you have a tight budget, you probably don't want to install custom cabinets like these and blow up the whole budget. But the good news is, you actually don't need to install custom cabinets to achieve a high-end look, and I'm going to show you how. Even though the cabinets here are custom, the style is very common. This is very similar to the popular shaker style. The style is actually everywhere. I usually purchase prefabricated cabinets for my kitchen remodels, and the store I go to have pretty much the exact same style cabinets that are prefabricated. For a kitchen of this size, 11 by 16, the custom cabinets here probably cost close to $30,000. But if you shopped prefab cabinets, the cost would have been just around $10,000. So you could save around $20,000 just by shopping prefabricated cabinets. If you don't like the shaker style, you may consider the slab cabinet doors that are more modern. And I've done a luxury kitchen using that type of European style flat cabinets, and the prefabricated cabinets still saved me a lot of money. You may be wondering, are the prefabricated cabinets of a lower quality than the custom cabinets? The answer is not really. So these custom cabinets, if you open them, you can see that they're made of the solid maple drawers, and they have solid doors as well. And the prefab cabinets actually use similar materials, and they also have the soft close feature. But sometimes the custom cabinets have smart storage features. For example, in these lower cabinets, they have these pull-out drawers that are really handy, but the prefab cabinets usually don't have these. And in the corner cabinets, we have these carousel feature that are very easy to use, and the prefab cabinets actually have these features as well. Sometimes you also see pantry organizers or utensil organizers in custom cabinets, but not in prefab cabinets. But there's an easy solution that you can go to a lot of the stores like IKEA or even Amazon and purchase many of those organizer things and insert into your drawers or cabinets to add the smart features later on. Whether to invest in the custom cabinets to get the smart features is your call. But because the smart features are usually inside the cabinets, if you don't open the cabinets or start using these cabinets, you don't really realize the smart features. So you don't have to pay for the custom cabinets to achieve the high-end look. Before I show you more tips on creating a luxury kitchen, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to see more home remodeling tips and tricks. I published my book, Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide. It's a comprehensive guide for beginners, so grab your copy on Amazon today if you're interested. In my opinion, the second most important thing in a kitchen is the countertops. And here, we inherited these beautiful marble countertops on the center island and a different colored quartz countertops that was olive on the main kitchen. Everybody knows that marble is a premium material. It's all natural and it has these beautiful veins and it comes in solid pieces. Marble sure looks beautiful, but I would argue that it's not the best material for kitchen countertops. In a kitchen where you clean and cook all the time and it's easy to spill things on the countertops, as you can see here, this existing countertops actually already had these marks on there that we can't get rid of, and it's such a regret. If you do use marble in your kitchen, you have to seal it regularly so you don't get any marks or stains on the counters, and it takes some maintenance. As a house flipper and developer, I've visited a lot of high-end homes that are priced somewhere between 10 to 20 million range, and they don't even use marble in the kitchens. Instead, they use alternatives that have marble-looking patterns like quartz or quartzite. Quartz is so popular nowadays. It's durable, it's widely available, and it's so budget-friendly. You can easily purchase prefabricated quartz countertops and save a ton of money. When I was shopping for countertops for my own home, I did this research. I looked at different materials from marble, quartz to porcelain. And for marble, if you are looking at really high-end, high-quality marble pieces like Calcutta, a slab could easily cost over $8,000, and you still need to pay for the fabrication that's also very expensive. But if you are looking at prefabricated quartz pieces, a large quartz piece would only cost less than $1,000. So there is a huge difference in pricing. Porcelain has gained a lot of awareness recently, but it's still not that popular yet. But in my opinion, it's a great material if you are trying to build a high-end kitchen. Porcelain pieces are a lot more affordable than marble. Usually a slab costs less than $2,000, and it's also very durable, and it can achieve the very dramatic and beautiful veins just like marble. So if you put it in a high-end kitchen, a lot of buyers wouldn't be able to tell that it's not actually marble. The downside of porcelain is it's hard to fabricate, and you really need to look for a specialty contractor that are good at fabricating porcelain. Once you decide on the material for your countertops, you can also use some other small tricks to make your kitchen look more expensive. For example, on the kitchen island here, they did waterfall countertops on both sides that look beautiful. And they also installed extra thick bonos that are 4-inch wide that scream luxury. Now let's talk about the backsplash. I'm actually not a huge fan of the backsplash in this kitchen because these are existing and we didn't touch them because we wanted to save on cost. The main backsplash here is just subway tiles that has a 3D element. And the accent tiles over the cooktop are these kind of busy tiles and are a little outdated. For a high-end kitchen, you really don't want to use the regular 4-inch backsplash that's the same material as your countertops because it would look super cheap. Instead, you would want to either use tiles or bring the countertop materials all the way up the ceiling to give it a high-end look. If your budget allows, I would recommend to splurge on the backsplash because backsplash doesn't take up a lot of materials, and if you put something that's eye-catching and high-end, it can really become a nice focal point of the kitchen and elevate the style. I usually use ceramic tiles or even marble tiles that are really eye-catching, and you can also consider 3D tiles, but maybe something more interesting than what they have here. Appliances is another big expense in the kitchen, and if you use the wrong appliances, they will become an eyesore and cheapen the style. For a high-end kitchen, I definitely recommend using a hood on top of your range instead of a microwave that doubles as a range hood. If you've seen my house flip before and after videos, you probably are wondering, how come I always use a microwave that doubles as a range hood on top of a range? That's because most of my flips are actually entry-level homes in the Bay Area, and the kitchens are very small in those homes. When that's the case, it actually saves a lot of space to use a microwave that doubles as a range hood, and also because those are entry-level homes, they don't need to look high-end or expensive. In small entry-level homes, functionality is more important than the style. But in a luxury home like this one, using a microwave that doubles as a vent hood would definitely miss the mark. A lot of times when I'm looking at a luxury home, the first thing I'm searching for is a double oven. If the home doesn't have a double wall oven, in my opinion, it's not truly luxurious. Compared to a sliding range that probably cost around $1,000, a double oven by itself costs somewhere between $5,000 to $10,000. If you have a double oven, then you probably want to install a cooktop instead of a sliding range because you wouldn't need the oven underneath anymore. Cooktops are so seamless, and I really love this look because you don't have any gaps all around the cooktop, and there's no way for you to spill anything or leak anything between the gaps. And it's very easy to keep clean, and it just looks much more high-end and appealing. Double wall ovens and a cooktop look very good, but they are very expensive. The combination of both probably would cost you more than $10,000. If you don't have that kind of budget, a good alternative is to use a sliding range. A sliding range is the type of range that doesn't have the back guard with the control panel on top. So it looks more seamless because there's nothing protruding from the back. And even though it's not as luxury, but it will make the kitchen look great too. Another good indicator of a luxury kitchen is the fridge. Usually, the fridges would fit the cabinets perfectly, like it is here. The cabinets here are custom. That's how the fridge can fit exactly into the cabinet. And we always use counter-depth fridges because they don't protrude outside of the cabinets and they save a lot of space. And when you purchase the fridge and the cabinets for your kitchen, if you are going for the high-end look, you want to make sure that the size of the fridge that you are purchasing would fit the cabinet for the fridge. Because if there's a gap all around the fridge, it's a dead giveaway that this kitchen is cheap. When you shop for appliances for a high-end kitchen, you want all the appliances to be from the same brand. Instead of having a range hood that's of Samsung and a fridge that's of Bosch and ovens that are from Wolf, you want them to be all from the same brand so the style of the appliances can match, and even the handles of the appliances will be of the same style so they don't look like a hodgepodge of appliances. Of course, if your budget allows, it would be the best to use high-end appliances to complete this expensive look. For example, you can use Wolf, Thermador, Bosch, or Miele, and we used Thermador appliances here, and I think they look really good. A small detail that can't be overlooked is the hardware in the kitchen. Even though hardware is very small and it's probably the cheapest thing in the kitchen, you really shouldn't go for the cheapest hardware. Quality and stylish items are the way to go. Because the hardware is so inexpensive compared to everything else in the kitchen, you can really splurge on them without having to spend a lot of money, but elevate the style at the same time. You want to pick out your kitchen hardware based on the general aesthetic of the kitchen. This kitchen has a modern flair, so the handles here are also clean lined and very sleek. Ample lighting is key in a luxury kitchen, and you can achieve it with recessed lights, pendant lights, and in-cabinets or under-cabinet lights. Luxury is in the details. The in-cabinet and under-cabinet lighting here make the cabinets look very fancy and expensive, but it's actually very easy to do. You can just purchase some cabinet strips from IKEA and put them underneath the cabinets here or inside the cabinets all around, and you can achieve a similar look. I hope these tips were helpful and it boosted your confidence in building a high-end kitchen. If you're interested in seeing the before and after of this luxury flip we did on this house, check out the video here. And if you're curious about the work we did on the high-end flip in San Francisco, don't miss this video here. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. See you next time. You probably don't want to just install custom cabinet. Smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to see more house flipping